notes and the numbers in the presentations, it's not so much the youth. Maybe you could put them on Instagram, some TikTok, and YouTube shorts. There, maybe they can see them. So actually, they need the money-making jobs. Just talk about money and jobs, they will understand that. Of course, a good lunch, and a good music. So it's very tough here in a celebration without music, at least without even a DJ. So next time, dear colleagues from the Ministry of Labor and Public Service, at least we sit in a circle with a DJ and a little bit of music. So I want to acknowledge the valuable presence of our esteemed partners in skills development and employment promotion, including the ILO Regional Office, esteemed colleagues from various government institutions, dynamic youth entrepreneurs, our esteemed development partners, and other stakeholders. I also extend my appreciation to each one of you for gracing this significant occasion with your presence and for your unwavering support in advancing youth employment initiatives. It is my pleasure and honor to participate in this launch of Employment Promotion Month, discussing youth employment programs, including the Digital Skills for Youth Employment project. Youth employment is a core mandate of the Ministry of Youth and Arts. Actually, our ministry is no longer my culture. It's not Mini Youth, it's called the MOYA. It's the Ministry of Youth and Arts. In collaboration with our partners, important programs have been initiated, and these programs have been yielding tangible results. The first crucial exercise that we conducted in the ministry before deploying any job interventions was to deeply understand different subsets of our youth. More young people in Rwanda, they live in rural areas, and the education levels differ. They vary considerably. We also have a significant number of vulnerable youth, including young teenage mothers, who need our particular attention. We have young people who have been, who were exposed to drugs, and sometimes when they have been rehabilitated, we have to think of the jobs to them also. Regarding employment, we have seen the data. The youth unemployment rate has been up and down, but it has never been below 19%. So we still have a big challenge to find jobs for youth. The Ministry of Youth and Arts has identified job creation interventions that may target educated youth, less educated, vulnerable youth, and both in rural and urban areas. In programs such as public works, road maintenance of rural feeder roads, we have seen young people, well educated to the level of being engineers, capable of working together with less educated youth. And when we go to the field and we meet them, they testify that their lives have improved and they have created savings that can sustain themselves even after the project stops. This serves as an example that it is possible to design an inclusive, cost-effective, and sustainable job creation project. That's why, working with the WASAC and Ministry of Infrastructure, we are also exploring, we have explored how to also get the jobs in the water maintenance, and we are even asking the Rwanda Housing Authority how young people can get access to public houses maintenance, because we have seen that young people in different categories, they can work together to get decent jobs. Competitions such as Youth Connect Awards and the Hunger Pitch, championed by the Ministry of ICT and Innovation, they have provided young people with seed funding to boost their businesses. Tracer surveys that we have conducted in the last decade of Youth Connect have shown that more than 85% of young people who benefited from Youth Connect Awards have grown their businesses and they are employing their fellow youth. Actually, Youth Connect idea is even expanding beyond Rwanda. It is reaching now more than 30 countries in Africa. Recently, the Ministry of Public Service and Labor has been really a key partner supporting a significant part of the awards given to youth. We thank you and your partners for this support. The successful young people who have won the Youth Connect Awards and who are employing other youth have recently asked the ministry to design another accelerator program to boost productivity and employment for fellow youth. And I want to tell the young people who have been successful in their businesses with a history of Hunger Pitch or Youth Connect Awards that we are exploring the options, and with our partners we have many possibilities to start this accelerator program very soon. We have another category of young people who are right from schools who have expressed that they don't have business to compete in the Youth Connect Awards or in the Hunger Pitch. They only have ideas. They only have innovative ideas. With our partners, we developed the Aguka program. In English, it's called Expand. So we developed the Aguka program where only ideas are required. So we work with qualified trainers. For example, we work with the Norsken, we work with the Tony Elmenu Foundation to train these young people with ideas, to refine those ideas into businesses. And the most successful in trainings get a glimpse of seed funding as well. Actually, when we were discussing the progress of Aguka with the Minister Paula, we joked that we have Hanga in the Ministry of ICT and Innovation, and we have Aguka in the Ministry of Youth and Arts, and finally we have Ambuka in the Development Bank of Rwanda, BRD. So you can easily, young people can Hanga in ICT, they can Aguka in Moya, and they can Ambuka in BRD. These are cool products in our ministries where really young people who are ready to do the work, who can tap into the opportunities, can use. Regarding digital skills, technology has been an enabler of job creation in Rwanda, thanks to our country's political decision to make technology the main driver of our economic development. Initiatives like Irembo for government services, extensive efforts to establish IT infrastructures nationwide, digitalizing health services, training citizens via digital ambassadors, digital payments using mobile money, digital solutions to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, and other services have provided numerous job opportunities for our young people. To harness digital skills for youth employment, the Ministry of Youth and Arts is committed to playing an important role. For example, in this month of May with the UNICEF, we will launch a digital training website, Passport to Earning, and we call it ingazi.rw. For those who have your phones, you can just ingazi.rw. It will be a platform to learn the basics of computer skills and job-specific skills, with links to job opportunities both in Rwanda and overseas. We have been discussing with the Ministry of ICT that we need to have a link where we can link all digital learning platforms to facilitate Rwanda youth to access all learning platforms in one platform, a kind of all-in-one platform. So this is something we need to do, and with this new project, I think it is better to have all-in-one digital learning platforms, so that when you are on in Gazi, you can easily access the ones in ICT, and it's not that complicated. For effective business activities for youth, we have seen also young people using digital tools with support from our partners. We have a partner, Catholic Relief Services, who is supporting the rural youth in the small businesses to use ICT. For example, the tools like Kudi Books, Kudi Learn, Kaiko, they have been developed for the young people to use in their small businesses in rural zones. And this also is believed to increase the business profitability of the young people. For young people in the creative arts, so I want to tell everybody in the room that our ministry has the mandate for the youth, but also we are in the creative arts and the culture. So we need also to consider that in job creation, also in digital skills. So for young people in the creative arts, we are committed to supporting initiatives in digital arts, such as visual arts using digital skills. And for learning, recently young people in the Commonwealth have been given free access to Trace Academia. I always put this on my social medias for the young people to access this. Trace Academia is, and I think we have Rwanda also who is reading Trace music. So Trace Academia is a platform. It is mainly on the Android phone. You can access, you can learn some skills such as how to become a DJ. I was talking about becoming a DJ. So you can learn how to become a DJ, you can do 3D designs, fundamentals of computer-aided music and others. So if you're in the room and you have your Android phone, but also on iOS, you can also download that. It's called Trace Academia, and you can easily access some courses. It's up to the youth to grasp all of these digital opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize some areas of improvement in our bid to equip our young people with the right skills to meet market demand. All of us in government, private and development partners, we need to join efforts to prevent early school dropouts. With early school dropouts, it's very difficult to have adults that can create jobs for themselves, but to whom we can create jobs. We need to strengthen the linkage between our education, our trainings, and labor market, and thus we can improve employability of our youth, particularly disadvantaged ones, those who didn't go to school, those vulnerable, those with disabilities. For this to happen, more emphasis needs to be given to access to quality education that provides youth with not only technical and vocational skills, but also core employability skills such as soft skills. The promotion of work-based learning and job training, counseling, and career guidance. Active labor market programs targeting vulnerable youth are also needed. I am convinced that if collective efforts are made in these specific areas, they will contribute directly to reducing the challenges faced by youth in the labor market, for the youth particularly. With the right mindset and tapping into available opportunities that our country offers, self-employment or getting a job is possible. It is not easy, but it is possible. It starts with having a growth mindset that creates the desire and the confidence that you can learn new things and grow bigger than you are today. Urubyiruko, ikintu cyonyine kimaze kugaragara, for example, n'uyu mushinga wa IT batweretse, hari umujene ujya uvuga ngo nitwicare tugire umujene twasikaye tujya avuga ngo twicare twige. Hano harimo opportunities to learn new digital skills, and new digital skills means new jobs. Of course, we are afraid that maybe Minister Paula will clear the air. We're scared about the AI, the generative AI, the super AI, and tuziko technology irimo kuzikadutwara kazi. So probably igomba no kudufasha kubona kenshi. So that's the thing that we expect maybe you're gonna clear the air, because whatever we are trying to do, there is the technology. The ChatGPT is doing our concept notes. So we used to do the concept note the whole day, 2 days. Now you put in the ChatGPT and you have the concept note. So how are we going to survive with these two? So you need to clear the air, and I end my remarks by thanking the Minister of Public Service and Labor and other government institutions, as well as our development partners, who organized this important platform to discuss this relevant topic of skills and work for the youth. I thank you and wish you happy Liberty Day.